Hey, hi, it's Mads and welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are you guys? It is December 1st and we are continuing my holiday theme here on this channel. Just a heads up, Vlogmas starts tomorrow on the vlog channel. Today we are going to dive into my 3 most requested, top rated, repeat asked for holiday gifts that I bring either to a dinner party or to give as a gift to somebody during this time, during this season. I've also given these gifts as like housewarming presents and stuff like that. They can be used for anything, but I find that this time of year I am making these things all the time. Right, without further ado, let's jump into the video. My number 1 most requested and re-requested gift that I give this time of year or any time is homemade vanilla. This is so easy to make and so accessible, and you can make it anytime during the year and give it out as gifts. First, we need to prepare our fresh vanilla beans. You can buy these at your local grocery store or bulk store. I like to get mine at my local bulk barn. They tend to have them for a better price and they're always super fresh and supple. With the tip of a sharp knife, slice through the top layer of the bean, being careful not to cut through the whole bean. Then, flipping your knife over to the dull side, scrape out the vanilla pod and get all of the paste out. Once you've scraped all the guts out of your vanilla pod, put that in your glass container and cut the vanilla pod into equal sections and place them in the jar as well. Now, using 80 proof alcohol, I'm using vodka here, fill your container about halfway up. When something is a smaller spout like this, I like to pour my liquid into something that is easier to pour from and then pour it into the container. And once it's full about halfway, I like to give it a very good shake to make sure everything is worked in there and nothing is stuck to the sides. You could fill this whole container up with alcohol and let it sit for a couple of weeks, but if you're like me and you're doing this last minute, I like to use some high quality vanilla extract and add it to get it started, and so you could use it right away. This homemade vanilla extract just gets better and better with time, a never-ending stream of your own vanilla extract. The second gift on my list that I get asked about all the time or get asked to bring over are my Gourmet salt and sugar duos. Now these are totally customizable. You don't have to use the flavors that I did, but I love to make this thyme and sage flaky salt and a vanilla sugar. To make the Gourmet salt and sugar duo, you'll need 2 glass jars. I thrifted these wide mouth mason jars that I thought would be perfect for this gift. I also picked up some flaky salt. Flaky salt is my favorite salt to do this with, and flaky salt is perfect for topping almost any dish. To flavor the salt, I'm finely chopping sage and thyme, and then we are going to layer our salt and herbs. I start with a layer of salt on the bottom and then sprinkle in my herbs in a nice thick layer and add more salt on top. Continue that process until you've filled the jar completely. I think it looks really pretty this way. You could mix it up if you wanted to. I love the look of the layers here. I think it presents so beautifully, and you could do this with so many different herbs and spices and make this as custom as you'd like. For the sugar, we're first going to fill the sugar dish halfway full with just regular granular sugar. Then gutting and finely chopping a whole vanilla bean and adding that into the half-filled jar. I like to go in with freshly cleaned hands and smush in the sugar into the vanilla to get it really well mixed. Then top off the sugar bowl till it's full and mix thoroughly. And that's it. Easy Gourmet salt and sugar that you can completely customize to your liking. And it's that easy. You've got Gourmet salt and sugar that is ready to be gifted. The third and final gift on my list that I get asked about all the time, my most highly requested, is this compound butter. Now, this flavor especially gets asked about all the time. I have sage, thyme, roasted garlic, and roasted shallot. This is, the most delicious thing and such a wonderful gift, especially if you're going over somewhere for dinner, just to add a little special touch to a meal. There's only one rule when it comes to compound butter, and that is the butter must be room temperature. If your butter is too cold, don't put it in the microwave or try to heat it up. Let it sit and let it come to room temp. While you're waiting, you can prepare your additives. For this savory compound butter, we are going to finely chop garlic and shallot and place it in a pan over medium heat and cook until translucent. We are also going to be adding some finely chopped sage and thyme. In a medium bowl, combine your softened butter and additives until evenly incorporated. Place it in the center of a piece of prepared cling wrap, and you're going to be making a log here. It doesn't have to be perfect, but get it nice and round and as even as you can. I like to move the ends back and forth in my hands to really compact the butter and get a nice shape. After letting the butter sit in the freezer for 15 to 20 minutes, you can slice it and put it in a butter dish or any other vessel. I love to gift a butter dish with the compound butter just as a little extra bonus and something your giftee can use later on. I thrifted this really cute Christmas butter dish at my local thrift store, and we're going to place our rounds into the dish. You can always leave it in the classic log, but when I'm bringing this as a dish, I like to include the butter dish as well. All right, you guys, those are my 3 top rated, most requested, highly asked about homemade gifts that I give this time of year. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this week. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you enjoyed me, subscribe, please and thank you. I am putting out 2 videos every week for the rest of the year on this channel, and tomorrow, December 2nd, Vlogmas starts on my vlog channel, so go over there and check it out. I will see you later.